Here's one of the things about the mental load that I think some people don't understand, right? They will hear a mother in particular say, oh my gosh, the mental load of coming up with lunch every single day is just exhausting. And they'll ask, like, what do you mean? Like, making lunch is not that hard. Why is it so exhausting? And yeah, making lunch is not that hard. I'm making lunch for my two daughters right now who take food to daycare with them every single day. And making lunch is not hard. But being the person who keeps track of what they eat and they don't eat, what they like, what they don't like, what the school can feed them, what they can't feed them, like, that is work. There is mental load there, right? One of my daughters, she is just like boycotting all lunch right now. So there's basically two things she's going to eat. And alongside that, I'm trying to get her enough protein and fiber and all the things, right? So she's healthy, but she basically eats nothing. And so I have to monitor, what does she actually eat in her lunchbox? What doesn't she eat? Then I'm also the person who knows this daughter will eat some butter. This daughter likes granola butter. My other daughter doesn't eat either of those things, right? And people will say like, well, just make them all the same thing. But at the end of the day, I want my kids to eat lunch, right? I want them to eat lunch so they're not starving and hangry when they come home, so they can actually do well at school, right? There's layers to this conversation. And people will say, what's the big deal? It's not that hard to make lunch. And yeah, it's not hard to make lunch. But when you're the person who is constantly thinking about what your kids like, what they don't like, what you need, what you have, what you don't have, right? Today I went to go make something, I just didn't have it. Being the person who's in charge of all of those things, who's constantly thinking about all those things, that is actually a lot of work. And when you're the person doing all that, you spend a lot of time and energy thinking and planning and making lunch. And you know what the funny thing is too? As a mom, I don't care what I eat anymore. I could care less what I eat anymore, because at the end of the day, I'm so tired from thinking of what everybody else wants to eat, what they will eat, what they won't eat, that when I come to eat, doesn't matter what it is, I'll literally eat anything. It could be the food I hate the most, I'll just eat it because I'm hungry and I don't care and I don't want to think about it. So anyways, I think that's something about the mental load a lot of people don't understand.